Testing, testing. Nope, that is awful. Testing, testing. There we go, much clearer. But can I be even more clear? Let's try a voice. It is elementary, my dear Watson. For you see, a pistol is very persuasive against a man who can bend the poker. What about the Moshe Reggae voice? Alright, okay. I think I'm pretty clear. Alright, hello, hello, hello. And welcome to another stream of Fate Grand Order. And hi, Coco. Welcome to the stream. Some for you, servant to class berserker. Coco, Coco! I have a question. You, my master. Sorry, I couldn't help but read that Coco, 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 or oh no, there's an L in there. Oh, that might even just be a typo though. Oh no, there's not. There's an L in your name too. Coco, no, Coco. I can't help but read that in the fucking Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends bird voice. Anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a fair bit since we streamed Fate Grand Order. We did Samurai Remnant a bit of not too long ago, but it's been a little bit since we did FGO, and that's because I was doing Valentine stuff, but Valentine stuff is not going on, and before White Day, we have a little bit of time to progress, which I want to be able to get Lost Belt 3 done before the Monster Hunt event happens, so that we're able to actually participate in that and get the welfare servant, because they seem to be pretty good. And you know, they're designed by the Pokemon guy, by someone from the Pokemon team. That's fun. I'm probably not going to pull for the Tongue Sisters, but like, you know, there's a welfare in it for me. Anyways, last time on Fate Grand Order. Are we inspired? Are many a people, all with poetry, and then for some reason that pissed the fuck out off the fucking Lost Belt King. And that was after we were already fending off his forces. So he dropped a fucking star equivalent on the village, and Spartacus sacrificed himself to destroy it, inspiring the people with hope. And in this one, we'll meet the two servants summit that we briefly glanced last time, as the world has answered the cry of rebellion. There it goes. Alright. Let's get started. Of course, the first fucking one's a zero cost. Wait, are they all zero cost? Oh no. Let's see. Are you winning, son? Yep, it's all zero cost. We just started, but hold on. Before we get into the story, I didn't know that all the AP stuff for story was going to be zero cost. Let me make sure my AP is charted before we begin. Anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome to another stream of Fate Grand Order, in which we're going to be continuing Lost Belt 3. Glad you can make it.
出陣します。私の後に続き
First, quick hand run. Do.
熱を帯びなさい。
I should use Morgan first. Oh well. Oh.
いかほまだ目に映るもの。後ろです。 そういいでしょう。
Anyways, how y'all doing today?
落ちよ。ロードレスキャメロット。 さて、どこから潰したも簡単に終わらないように。イノベーション始めます。誇りにかけて湖圧倒します。輝き出します。イーグル。
Good, I think. Well, that's good at least. I'm gonna say at least. Well, I guess it's because you're the thing. That means nothing is currently hanging over your head. Or you're not currently in any visceral pain or anything. So that's very good. Do you have any Avengers? I have Kama. Or Summer Kama. And I have Engorgon and Salvatore. And if he gives me too much trouble, I can always borrow my own Nobunaga from my main account. Because I know who you're on about. We've seen him, and I know he's a ruler. Or well, we haven't seen him, but unless you count looking at the gacha on occasion. Let's do another round of this real quick. Got my Jolter with the maximum break Black Grail. Ooh, fancy. And yeah, I did add him. He'll be glad to know that. Alright. But ideally, it won't have to come to that. Of course, ideals don't exactly beat bosses all the time. I'm not sure if we'll get to him today, to be honest. With how much the story still might have to go. Like, I have a general idea pacing of what's going on. I think a Arturia alter ego will exist. I mean, it's very possible that an Arturia alter ego would exist, but I feel like if they were gonna do that, they should have just made that Gray, considering Gray's whole thing. I know it was like made with different context in mind, but like Gray would have been the perfect alter ego choice. Next Lost Belt is rough. Lost Belt 4 is blanking. Fuck. India. That's it. Yeah, some parts of that was rough. I say some because I didn't have much of an issue with like most of the fights. It was mostly just the Arjuna fight that could be a bit, or the fights that could be a bit all over the place. Everything else, I didn't have too much of an issue. That was again on my main account. That's far more built, so we'll see how that goes here. Anyways, just want to do 2 runs there, so we're not wasting AP. Or AP charge time. So what's our next move? The first thing we should do is tracking. First thing we should be doing is tracking down the shadow border, but we cannot leave these people to fend for themselves. Qin Shi Hong wants them dead. Right, and I'm pretty sure Qin Shi Hong was aware that the whole Operation Wall Drop thing failed. And no stretch to imagine Akuta and Shin Yu being sent back to finish the job only. Hey, they got to be guarding the border now. Say this the enemy's top priority. Right, I don't see dropping chunks off the Great Wall as something that gets done often in rapid succession. I'm sure Qin Shi Hong doesn't want to damage the land any more than strictly necessary. That said, if we stay in one place too long, I'm sure the Emperor will try it again, so we need to keep moving. And you won't take the villagers here with us? That would put them in the crossfire of our battle. Too dangerous. What would you have us do, Tiramisu? I want to hear your plan, Jinkei. My plan? Yeah, I agree with Senpai, Jinkei. You're great at coming up with plans. You think, well, if you need my help that badly, I guess I better step up, huh? Our biggest problem now is Qin Shi Hong can keep tabs on us from the Great Wall. How many Da Vinci's bounded field devices do you have? She gave Senpai and me 1 each. We also have a single backup unit. Then we should split up in 3 directions. The main group will go after the shadow border. The other 2 will take the villagers somewhere safe. Is anywhere safe? Seeing as Emperor douchebag is looking straight down at us. Fortunately, that Emperor can only look straight down. Or maybe our saving grace. All that's needed to avoid such a gaze is something overhead, like a cave or a forest thick with foliage. We won't have time, or we won't know how well the camouflage device works until we give them a shot. And well, of course, if Qin Shi Hong loses sight of us, then I expect someone will come searching at ground level. So we can expect the nearby area to be crawling with those mechanical soldiers. And we'll have to kick the shit out of them every tour. How are we gonna keep low profile if we do that? His land ain't exactly the best for holding either. Which is why each group will need a skilled fighter, and so there'll be no getting around the fact that we will all run into patrol at some point. Mordred, Neza, I'd like each of you to guard half the villagers. Mash, Tiramisu, and I will go after the shadow border. What happens when the villagers are finally safe? Our ultimate destination is Xinjiang. You can hide there. So we can hide out there while we wait to rendezvous. How does that sound? Works for me. Your plan's got more holes in its seat, but that'll make it easy to adapt on the floor. I too have no significant objections. That's settled. We were born in the village. We've been here all of our lives. Now we have to leave it behind? So sorry we dragged all you into this. Stay here, your lives will be in danger again. But that's not fair. What did we do to deserve this? You didn't do jack shit. Qin Shi Hong just threw a tantrum because you got to know us a bit. None of this is your fault. This is just what happens to normal people during war. You gotta thank If it like a tornado or an earthquake, something else that's all you control. This can't be happening. I don't know. The idea of going to go somewhere that's not here is kind of... How do I put this? Yeah, it's like a hot feeling in the bottom of your chest. That makes you want to yell and shout, run around in circles. I know, it's so exciting. Must be what Spartacus meant when he talked about freedom. Hey, yeah, it is. In our world, something so precious people risk their lives to protect it. What's with this stupid talisman? How can that seal away my spirit orders? Mere sage arts is not fair! Well, aren't you a sorry sight, Koinskaya? Akuta, you come to rescue me. Come now, on now. Hurry up and get this stupid thing off me. I didn't think I'd have any trouble breaking free of these obsolete sage arts, but annoyingly, this talisman is a spell made for sealing away gods. As I am now, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. I should help you. Why exactly? Aw, don't be like that. You and I are the only ones that's lost spell who can really count on each other. I like her being tortured. Calm down, save it for the doujinshis. Well, that's odd. I could have sworn the disciples of the foreign god are supposed to be entirely neutral in all this. Didn't you? The rules say you weren't allowed to help one cryptor in particular. Don't be silly. I'd make an exception for you, Akuta. After all, we go way back, don't we? Yes, I suppose we do. Why, I find it so surprising you never realized this about me. I have always utterly detested you. Well, maybe not you per se, but another foxwoman just like you. I don't know what made you end up manifesting like that. Sure took your sweet time getting there. Don't you know it's rude to babble about a lady's past? The point is, you and I are cut from the same mythocratic cloth, right? Don't you think it would only be fit us both who played nice? You're going to bring up mutual benefit? Koinskaya, I have even more reason to refuse. How could helping you possibly be worth getting on Jinshe Hong's backside? Oh, you really went there, huh? In this world, when it comes to business, you're either a client or a product. I was hoping to keep you as a client, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Goodbye, Koinskaya. Knock yourself out trying to find an escape from this. You'll never succeed. She really serious about him? Wasn't the look of a recluse afraid to put herself out there. She must have found her nerve after running into him again so unexpectedly. I wish I could be happy for her. But all I can think about is how stupid this lovey-dovey stuff is. So ends another ancient, I guess. Oh well, this means I'll have to find another client. And that means there's one more thing I can sell here now. That NFF services for you. We can never stop chasing our dreams. And did not expect walking the Doppel inside Koinskaya's sex dungeon. To be fair, that's not Koinskaya's. She's as equally trapped in there. Also, hi Mr. Mustache, welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're in Lost Belt 3, continuing onward. I hear you have to clear Lost Belt 3 to be able to do the upcoming Monster Hunter event. I keep calling it that. I know it's not like an actual collab thing, but that is what it is. Bro. It should have been me! Lost Belt 3, aka Spartacus Best Bro. Yeah, we had that scene at the end of last stream. I even put it up on my channel as a individual video separate from the VOD, that entire scene. Because goddamn, that was powerful. They're called the rule event. Rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah, there are tire tracks. They definitely came this way. These mob belly flop. Oh yes, I guess I should have expected you to tag along too. Oh, the others are okay. Just focus on taking care of yourself right now, Tiramisu. How are you feeling? And what the director is going through, this is nothing. Unfortunately, we can't afford to go any faster. We need to conserve energy in case we have to fight. That's true. These tracks are old, so I guess the enemy's way ahead of us. They do have our car. Random question. Can we maybe use the Ornatrix skis? I realize we never used them again after Scandinavia. I mean, if this is like a flat, desolate wasteland and we got rockets, let's do this. Dirt skiing, let's go! Flat assess. Didn't do anything this lost spell. I know, poor Jinkei. Mostly a terrain thing, but I can imagine Da Vinci finding a workshop with that. Exactly! Or a workaround with that. Exactly, exactly. We have thrusters. We have the technology. Yeah, poor Jinkei. Their whole thing was going around, and their whole thing is like focused on killing this one dude. Even in history, they have anti-king stuff because of it and whatnot. And the opponent's a ruler. L. God, does Jinkei need some work with her kit? Doesn't matter how many crits she can pull if they all barely do any damage. Yeah. It also doesn't help that literally her historical target is just resistant against all the main classes. Or, well, 6 of the main classes. Yeah, she does get wrecked in one attack. The fact her assassination attempt got botched. To be fair, it fit with history. Her assassination attempt botched there too. Jinkei just constantly getting L's in this game, I swear. Poor girl. Just 3-star problems. Timbuck says it's because she has some drinks beforehand knowing her. If we can't catch up to them, we definitely can't afford to fall any further behind. The fact they took Da Vinci, Holmes, and the rest of them must mean that... Okay, so I want to interject here for the fact that Da Vinci and Holmes are being held hostage. I've used both the Lancer and Da Vinci and Holmes at different points in time. And fuck, that Lancer doesn't stand a ghost of a chance. Like, I don't remember her name, but the Lancer lady they revived would get soloed by either one of them. How? Hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are playing Fate Grand Order, and we are in Lost Belt 3. Look, Geronimo hasn't even been buffed. We are in Lost Belt 3, and it is the time right after Spartacus did his whole heroic sacrifice. And now we're trying to get back the Shadow Border. We split up from Mordred. Yes, it is China. Our enemy is Qin Shi Huang. Anyways, we split up from Mordred and Neza. The rebellion against gravity. Yep. AKA Mr. Mercury. Best boy Spartacus. See, that's what Mr. Mustache said, and I agree. Like, let's be honest. When Spartacus first appeared, I didn't care for him. Like, I thought he was just a weird dude, but like, I didn't hate him. But this Lost Belt, fucking, bruh, this Lost. If it was just his appearance in Septum, he'd be forgettable. But this Lost Belt makes him amazing as a character. And even just his appearance in Apocrypha, because he goes out really fast there, too. At least in the old meta, he's a lot of fun to run. I mean, he's a good, like, early account Berserker, from what I know. And, you know, if you need a cheap Berserker later on in terms of team cost. Both Septum and Apocrypha are out of his element Spartacus. Yeah, he has AoE on his thing, so he's not completely irrelevant. Anyways, I was saying, Da Vinci and Holmes could solo that Lancer chick themselves. I swear to God. And especially together, because let's be honest, these two go together like bread and butter. Or with the way their kits work. They could fucking shit stop that Lancer. The fact that all of his skills revolve around him staying alive. First skill heals him every turn, second skill gives him guts. Last skill is 3k heal and has MP that heals him dramatically. Leonardo and Holmes against Yume Ring Senpai. No, not her, cause she's an assassin class. They brought back, some chick. I can't remember her name. She's a Lancer, 4-star. She has like these Chinese buns, real tight-fitting suit, like a white and gray color palette. Yeah, exactly. The name escapes me too. That's who's holding them hostage. That's who was taking them away in the Shadow Border. I'm like, you guys can wreck her. They're just looting everyone in the chat. Well, yeah. I mean, not that that's a very distinctive feature in Fate, let's be completely honest. She's Chinese Kukulane. That nerd kid is kind of mid. Exactly. Like, we got to use her a bit ago. Oh, in the story. And yeah, her kit is just very mid. Lore-wise, very strong. I mean, Kukulane lore-wise is very strong, and he actually reflects it. One day, someone sent me an image of Heracles with no clothes. Can't sleep. People ask, whole night. Oh no. I mean, there are people who are into that, but I take it you aren't. The fact they took Da Vinci and Holmes and the rest with them must mean that... Yeah. Seeing King Hassan with no clothes, it's cursed. I would have figured King Hassan would look like a fucking JoJo character without any clothes. Hercules would make us unable to walk, but he's a gentleman. Yes, a gentleman. A man who, Hercules was the worst. Okay, maybe not the worst. That goes to Jason, but Heracles was an awful person. Like, if you've ever read his original stories, like just outside Fate, Heracles is a dick. Hassan Sabaf was married and had 12 children because suppose he was good at it. Suppose indeed. So floored how in Carnival Phantasm you hear him running up to Ilya's room but eloquently opens the door. I really need to watch Carnival Phantasm. It looks like it has so much good shit. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how the Zero Cell engine works. They can't work it out themselves. We'll need to make one who built it talk. At least we shouldn't have to worry about them being immediately executed. That will only last so long. Okay, take away from Carnival Fest. Let's go Shida! Baskar? Or Basakar? What? And no, I haven't been able to. It's not on the usual pirate site I use. It's funny. By the way, there's going to be an ad soon. What's funny is that it's really supposed to be Japan's answer to "Oh my god! Oh my god! He killed Kitty!" Oh, that's what you were trying to say. When you broke it up like that, Basaka! It looked really weird. Would you climb on Heracles and ride him? I mean, I don't swing that way personally, but more power to you. Sounds like Mr. Katra. He goes to the house making children. That sounded sussier than intended. I thought you meant for it to be sussy. Medea in a tennis outfit too. Ooh. Speaking of Medea, the fact Medusa and Medea don't have summer units yet is still criminal. Every summer that passes without them getting swimsuit variants is a crime against Fate fans. I mean, to be sussy, but not that sussy. Once they've outlived their usefulness, it's entirely possible Jin Shehong won't want them as prisoners. There's no sense getting too worked up about it. We can't afford to take our time either. I'm sorry, Tiramisu. You'll just have to hang in there for now. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Really. Wait. I'm seeing hostile figures at 12 o'clock. More of Jin Shehong's mechanical soldiers. Looks at watch. But it's 2 in the afternoon. Senpai. Come on, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I just had to make a lame joke. I was talking about it becoming a car. I mean, Medea Lily Summer. Why Lily? I mean, not that it wouldn't be cute, but like, why Lily? So I see. I did figure there'd be due to run into some. Just as soon as been wrong. Hello, puppet soldiers. Goodbye, puppet soldiers. Want to see Medea, Medea Lily Summer Oh wait, I misread Medea Lily as Medusa Lily. My bad. Okay, Medea Lily I get. I mean, that'd also be more cute. Need a campfire with a demon corpse. Yeah, 1.5 years until we get Summer Medusa. Oh right, they did finally make Summer Medusa. Wait, is that actually Medusa, or is... I thought that was just another Sakura face. We have 4 Summer Artorias and 0 Summer Medusas / Medusas. The saber one is Medusa? Okay. Yeah, I thought that was like a Pavati variant or something. She's just not cute? I thought she was cute. If who I'm thinking of is correct, then I thought she was cute. Personal opinion. Alright, Jinkei, you're gonna get a chance to do your thing. Not saying it will be much, but like, here's your chance. Dare you guess my favorite servant? Alright, we're ordering hard mode right off the bat. Gotcha. With absolutely no other context. If you want, I can give you my friend code. That'd be awesome. Many of my viewers have shared their friend codes. Hey look guys, Jinkei actually did some decent stuff this battle. Who would have thought? I was watching my Morgan climb up every level every time he logs in. I'll be honest, I hardly notice. And then it'll like have jumped up a lot, and then it'll be like, oh, well they're just moseying on along. Battle's over. No more enemies in the area. Is that 115? Hell yeah. There's even more of them than I thought there'd be. 5? No way did they just happen to be here on patrol. I think I might know why. Take a look at their remains. That's odd. We didn't destroy these. Exactly. Someone else must have fought them before we got here. The ones we just fought may have been reinforcements. We got here too late. May have come to investigate the battle's aftermath. It's a safe bet that neither Mordred nor Neza came this way. So does this mean there's someone else here butting heads with the Empire besides us? Maybe a rogue servant? That's very possible, especially since we just saw the Spirit Origin graph flare up. This can't be a coincidence. Then we can manage to find them. We might just gain a new ally. I think Star meant what IP level. Oh yeah, you said that at the end. We're a new enemy if we're unlucky. Either way, we better investigate further. Try looking around, see what we can find. Well, I certainly won't be expanding my clientele anytime soon if I don't get out of this prison. Can't believe this talisman is a genuine article. I never thought humans would be able to keep the sage arts working for over 2,000 years, but I was clearly wrong. They even managed to advance in here. I really need to leave. This Lost Belt and I do not get along. I mean, what was a mere human thinking going all the way to Mount Panigale to claim secret sage arts? If you're going to go that far, you might as well have stayed there and become a sage yourself. Where does this clown get off coming back to the human world, staying on as emperor? Just thinking about that stupid emperor and that stupid missing face pieces pisses me off. Can't believe I let myself get trapped like this all because I couldn't get a read on the emperor's expressions. Even if I said she was spooked me 3 times when I was trying to get Tristan. Wow, impressive. Oh, it's you. I didn't think I'd see you in a peaceful lost belt like this. But I guess you'd show up just about anywhere. What is it, foreign priestess? Oh, I have no idea what you're saying. I wish you'd hurry up and learn her language already. I wonder if Cristeria already understands you. Maybe he's even keeping a record of everything you've been saying and doing that involves us. Well, none of that's any of my business. After all, my contract with the foreign god, not you, if you do speak for it. But never mind that. Do you think you could peel this talisman off for me? This Lost Belt's king is a tough negotiator. The other Lost Belt kings might be monsters, but monsters that no human can control. But Jin Han pulls that off while still somehow remaining human. Like, Tristan does not want to go home, man. I even rolled in the recent banner and she's not budging. Oh, you mean Boba Sith. I thought you meant standard Tristan. And as much as I love Bargith, I can't roll on the current banner. And it pains me because fucking Oberon. Bro, Bargith spooked me 8 times already. Yeah, and Boba Sith showed up like... Let's put it this way, both my Boba Siths, on this and my main, are MP5. That's how bad I've been suffering. Well, there's your problem, Star. You're using primo gems outside of Genshin. I knew what you meant. I just thought I'd make a joke. All the Lost Belts, just children with mental problems try to destroy humanity. Isn't that everyone? Isn't that every tyrant? Let's be honest. Monsters are rely on brute strength are terrifying just by existing, but devious humans are terrifying because what they actually do. So I promise you, if something isn't done soon, the crypto is gonna lose their hold in this Lost Belt. Way too many gacha coins. Yep, they all want to be unique. The archaic emperor might even end up cutting down the tree of infinite before it can become your seatbed, you know. Both, to be honest. I've been hoarding in Genshin like nobody's business so that I could get this whole string of waifus that's been happening. And I've been able to get them with relative ease. I've been very happy, and I still have like 230-ish saved up in Genshin of actual fates because I convert mine into fates right away. So I have Cloud Retainer, gonna get Chiori, gonna go for Arlecchino, gonna go for Colorand. I am like ready. My most painful summon was during General Archer's first banner. I rolled for and got General Ruler instead. Like 6 copy, in fact. Damn. Most cursed rolling section was Ishtar. So, if we count 4 stars, I think the one that gave me the most suffering is Bargith. To even just get MP1. We'll show Star what we're talking about soon. Archaic, you say? Do. Archaic, you say? Do tell. Yun Yun Shiki. Exactly which part of us is archaic? Damn it. Enjoying your conversation with the wall, are you? We see you must have finally lost it, as they say. I'm glad. Yeah, hold on. Well, no joke, 18 Enias, 0 Ishtars. Oof. Nice of how everyone tried to pull Jolter, but ended up getting an army of Siegfrieds. I'm flattered you got out of your way just to peep on me and my little cell here, your Imperial Majesty. Speaking of getting ready for Doppel, it's a bit of a doozy. What is? I play Genshin since 4.0 because Lenny spooked me on literal 12 pity and I haven't recovered yet. So my guaranteed free to Sage. Upcoming story chapter? Oh, Lost Belt 7? Enemy Star and Enemy are both Archer class. No, it's between. Oh, okay. You're right. There is an in between, isn't there? Besides just Tungsten. Oh yeah, I love this fucking dress. It is once more another crime that Queen Sky's outfits from the Lost Belts aren't Spiritron dresses. What do we have to do to get these fucking outfits? Oh yeah, I knew about Crimhild. I thought that was all Lost Belt 7 stuff with Crimhild and Siegfried and whatnot, but I guess not. Why is this not in the game? I know, right? I love this dress. The one in India was hell fine as well. She just has really great outfits. Deserves her hatred. The 7's more South America. Ah, okay. I mean, I knew it still had South American stuff, but I thought like Charlemagne and whatnot were in there. But once again, I am incorrect. Yet no Brazilian servants. Teehee, that you could peep anywhere you want, yet you still can't see what's really important. What a joke. Underboo is overrated. Or underrated. I get what you got there. We have passed judgment on Chaldea. Now the time has come to properly assess your conduct as a visitor of our empire. Has it now? Does that mean you finally realized that Chaldea was your mortal enemy all along? Indeed we have. But that does not absolve you of your own separate crimes. Whatever do you mean? The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Chaldea is both your enemy and mine, your Imperial Majesty. I'm certainly not the one who's been ruining your farms. But you're the one who brought those demonic beasts, then eating our people around the time Chaldea appeared, no? Me wants to pull that off. Not all of us can do it. Well, in that case, you gotta work a different asset. I do like Lost Belt 7. I do wish Quest did make a return, not just through Kukulinghan. First or something, I don't think the same as you. Or you're perverts or something. I don't think the same as you. Well. Damn. It's like Cuckoo's dress design. I think it's cute personally, but like I have a bias because Native American bloodline. Geronimo being my only representation still hurts. Oh, the torture time. Crap, I forgot about that. How do you forget about that? Oh, well, that's strange. I guess they fell out of my pocket or something. Geronimo's still waiting for that rank up. Geronimo waiting for that rework, goddamn. But really, do you even have any proof that that was my mistake? There's no difference between summoning demonic beasts and summoning heroic spirits, after all. How do you know that Jinda Chaldea isn't playing dumb? Chaldea takes pleasure in disturbing my people's way of life. They would never kill them just for sport. But you, on the other hand, take pleasure in nothing, in so much as messily devouring humans. Thus, we hardly need conduct a thorough investigation to determine your guilt. I see. So you still have a record of my past self, even this lost belt. Alright then, what are you gonna do about it? Do you even have time to waste now that you know Chaldea is your greatest threat to you and your nation? It's true that we do not. While we are quite adept to parallel processing, our greatest concern is indeed Chaldea. Oh, it's just bad. He's a whole new servant. They could rework him. They've done it. Let's go torture time. You need to calm down, dude. We can only afford to dedicate our rare spare moments to deal with you. At least he's fully compatible with the HMP now. Damn. So we are afraid your interim punishment will be somewhat artless, messy. That talisman seals your power, preventing you from fighting back, yes. Then we can delegate your punishment through these automata. Fun fact, Geronimo hates me personally. In all my 5 years of playing this game, I've only pulled 3 Geronimos? What the fuck? What? As such, these puppets will torture you until you concede to your punishment ourselves. Huh? Hang on. You're joking, right? I mean, you're Qin Shi Huang, the great emperor of this domain, surely can't be so completely twisted. Make him good or mid. It made him still Geronimo, just a bit more longer lasting. It's still Geronimo. Yui's things is just, they last longer. We do not do this for our enjoyment. It's our duty to see justice served. Wait, please don't. We're sorry about this. We simply lack the information to determine how spirits such as servants and alter egos behave in this world that are not their own. For all we know, destroying your body, accidentally or otherwise, maybe set you free. Other than in non-Castoria cases, one of the few times having a rainbow kit is a benefit. So his full compatibility doesn't make him mid. Nope. Well, he's better, but you know what they say about polishing a turd. Household kit is one of Cleo's skills. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Neither can we afford to let you bury this place in sulfur. Ow, ow, ow! But so long as you manifest here, you're bound to that physical body so much. This much we are certain of. So we'll keep you alive Sure you lack the strength to escape. We order your body drilled full of holes day and night, never piercing major blood vessels. Should survive, but be unable to replenish your magical energy. There's no choice but to behave. But please, forgive me. Just let me go, and I promise I'll leave right away. I'll never come to this lost battle again, so please, please, stop this! Out of the question, even if you didn't leave. There's always still more evil in other histories, no. Besides, there is more to you than meets the eye. You weigh far more than all the serpents combined. Even I was shocked to see your soul, or rather your spirit origin's mass, weighs nearly 100,000 tons. That feeling when an ancient shaman outperforms an invasive lolly. Cleo is actually very powerful in lore. Yeah, she is. To be fair, it's like related to Holy Grail and whatnot. We are destined to rule all the human world. That will never change, regardless of what time or fate itself may have in store. As you are a sworn enemy of mankind, we have all the more reason to deny you your freedom. So you care about peace and other lost battles. You really are hopeless, aren't you? We emphasize on invasive, just ask Miu. Is a Counterforce Guardian unbound by Counterforce rules. Miu likes it. Yeah. Yeah. Prisma Ilias, Peculiar. They all seem to be a bit masochistic. Very well. Very well. Your torment in our land will continue until you turn to stone. We can put you in eternal slumber once you devise a proper sealing ritual for you. Till that day comes, you'll face justice for your crimes. There's a skill called Kissing Demon EX. Damn. This is about magical girls and mind break, dude. I don't know. I blame Madoka Magica for starting the trend, let's be honest. We suggest you spend this eternity of torture reflecting on the many people you've killed, the pain and suffering you caused them. Until I turn to stone. What does this jerk think I am, Sun Wukong? No, please. Ah! Hopefully has a single best compatibility to train mana out of every servant. I did not. And now back to your originally scheduled butt kicking. Pitiful. Everyone we meet here is so weak I can hardly stand it. But then, these aren't people, are they? They seem to be mechanical puppets. Oh, awful. Oh, fun. Surprisingly, she doesn't classify as a vampire with that compatibility. At this rate, I don't know when we'll ever get a formal contract with the master. Think it's a bit too much horseplay if I asked whether they are a master before kicking them to death? Not at all. In fact, that sounds like an excellent idea. That said, anyone capable of ordering us around should be able to take a good kick from you without even losing their smile. Master, I see human figures up ahead. Works better on females, people the same age as her, and on caster class servants. So, Ilya. And Miu. I think red hair has Deermud's VA. And I'm just giving him goofy voice. No, wait. One human figure and one equestrian figure? Except it looks like a horse. It has a weapon. Forcefully unsummon a servant by kissing them. Hello, I am here! Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome! We are playing Fate Grand Order, making our way through Lost Bell 3. I don't know if that interests you or not, but that's what we're doing today. Seems they've noticed us too. They're headed this way. Ilya and me are both perfect compatibilities for her, but not Sitani. Why, hello there. Good to finally meet another servant. So, fun fact, this was Qingong's first appearance and was before he was playable. Sitani's older? Ah, I see, I see. One who appears to be accompanied by a mage with command spells, no less, I must say. I'm rather jealous. It would seem you have a master with whom you formed an official contract. Does that mean you two don't have a master? No, we do not. A master of yours happens to be looking for new servants. It would seem this is a most fortuitous encounter indeed. I definitely like some new servants. Tani's walking sorority door. Ah, yes, we'd be happy to, as long as you all survive. Huh? What do you mean by that? Why, I mean we're going to kill you now, of course. Prisma, Ilya, Cleo, and Miyu are 14. Satani is 18 years old, body of Ilya. Oh yeah, the whole age with Ilya is just all over the place. So weird. Also, hi Super Edgelord, welcome to the stream. Playing Fate Grand Order and working our way through Lost Bell 3. Huh? Huh? So it's gonna be like that, huh? You're okay with this, Jinkei? Why? We still have obligations to our lore from when we were alive, you see. Make it a point to at least swear loyalty to those who are truly strong. The Flying General has a reputation to uphold. After all, we retainers must stay true to ourselves, no matter how many times our souls may transmigrate. The Flying General is no person in Lubu's Bingxin clan as eloquent as you, Qingong, aren't you? Good old Lost Bell 3. So you figured me out so quickly, did you? Well, I'm just a tactician for the rear guard, so my true name is hardly worth hiding. If you mean to serve as our general, we are to trust you with our lives. We must be certain you are too strong for us to kill. Nice. And so, we will try to do so now. You die in battle, then our alliance is never meant to be. Answer me this. Are you my master? On second thought, don't bother. Die! Oh yeah, I've seen a scene of that. Let's see here. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. I'll say this, girl wears her fetish on her sleeves. Respect. Check my support list after battle. I knew I was forgetting something whenever we finished that last cutscene. I still have your friend code in my clipboard. Yeah, but the horse.
では、ああ、そうか。ここより己の死は恐れず、生も求めず、ただ殺めるのみ。
128k? Jin-K, why can't you do this normally?
自分の極意を演説し、聞かぬ。
It's supposed to be like that, don't judge.
聞かぬ。
目を背けないで。
ああ。
そういいでしょう。私の足元で許しを請いなさい。落ちよ。
No grounds to judge other girls based on your support list. We'll take a look. So Yume ran with Shengyu and was like, yeah, I want some of that. I take it you're part of the monster fucker faction then? Do you have sure hit on you? I don't think so. You have chance of death. You know what? I'm gonna shield you. We're gonna do this. For our red monster Musumi, you tell me. I read that too, and I fucking love it. Yeah, I like Senpai, but the horse? Yes, the horse. That would have been funny if that had ignore Invone. And Jin-K just got fucking wrecked. It's like, well, now I feel like I wasted my time. But yeah, I recently caught up with Master Soon. I fucking love that series. It's so good. Also, look guys, we got Murasaki! Her in Yu-Gi-Oh! Last I saw. Yeah, I want to say they just wrapped up parrying Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the Sphinx didn't do any Yu-Gi-Oh! Parody stuff, I think. With all the good-looking human/human adjacent servants, they went for the horse? Yeah. Yeah, they did. And just to make sure this bitch dies. Boom, boom, boom. My friend liking Babbage all over again. At least with Babbage, you know it's a suit of armor. Or something. Damn! You survived that? Not a lot of people can take a hit from Himiko. Granted, she didn't have all the support, but like, not many people can survive that. Always. Sindrea best girl. I don't care what Reddit says. I respect your opinion. I don't have a best girl for that. Because they're all great in my opinion. I have varied tastes, but you all knew that already. Babbage servant is a machine. Huh, okay. I thought he was wearing like a machine suit. Gotcha. This is not the right tab. Slime Girl's best girl. Sue is adorable. Alright, let's see what you got here. Alright, Caster Suiton. I can't wait till we get this. Use the flat assassin. For what reason? Well, because she was the story support and I got more friend points out of it. Also, you know, she was actually putting in some work in that fight. She's also the biggest sexual harasser of all of them. Yeah, she really is. Anyways, Summer Meb, and who the fuck is this? I think it's Orion, but it's hard to tell with his artwork. Yeah, it's Super Orion. Summer Ubaraki, Meb, Castoria, regular Suiton, regular Ubaraki, and Karen. Alright. Excluding Super Orion from this and Castoria from this statement, you seem to really like toxic women. Well, I see 2 candidates so far. Well, 3 candidates so far. Let's check the others. Alright, we got 2 of the Space Artorias. Scotty. Moonhill. Oh, Blackbeard. Okay, keep going. There's a few sins in the back. A few sins. Oh, gotta get off now to focus on cooking dinner tonight before the girlfriend gets home. Making lobster Alfredo. Ooh, yummy. Have a good stream, Doppel. Alright, thanks, Mr. Mustache, for stopping by. Glad you could join us for a while. I hope you have a wonderful evening. May or may not appreciate a sexy dose of toxicity. That, I can fix her mentality. Or I can fix her mentality, depending on which direction you're going. Tamino, Proto Arthur, Gilgamesh. Oh, this is just a lot of Nobu, aren't we? Avenger, Berserker, Archer, Nobukatsu. It's very Guda code, isn't it? Mellow, Drake. Alright, this is just... Okay, these are basically just copy pasted. Okay. Effectively. Can't fix either of them, but we can make each other worse. Alright, so... I think this is probably going to be our strongest example. Also, what do you mean there were other sins back here? I get it. Also, love Drake's design. Let's see. I'm gonna take a guess and say... you like Meb the most. The Grail, Blackbeard, and Nobukatsu. The Grail Nobukatsu is confusing. Oh, look at the levels. 102, 110. Oh, I didn't even notice. Suiton's at 190. Meb's your favorite? Alright, I was right. Hell yeah. 80, 90, 80, 90, 90, 90. 100 for Cleo. 80, 90. One here. 90, 90, 90, 90, 80, 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay. Yeah, my guess was going to be Meb, and my second guess, if that had been wrong, was going to be Suiton. Yeah, why did you Grail Nobukatsu, though? That was a major question. Because normally you don't care if Nobukatsu sticks around. So that one's just confusing from a gameplay perspective. I've gone to Karen a lot the last... Do you like Karen a lot the 2 years? I see, I see. let's take a look at that Blackbeard. What level are you? 80. Impressive. Let's check that bond on standard. Katsu needs to die when I want him to die. I mean, that's understandable. Not when he wants to die. I get you. I get you. Alright, 10. No Appins. That's probably because you're at MP1. I'm guessing you're currently devoting all their resources into all the servant coins into grailing rather than Appins. Understandable. Okay, 10 again. No Appins again, but that's because we're at MP2, so probably a similar situation. Radar Bonting goes to 11, Saber goes to 11 during Valentine's event. I actually got Bond 10 on both Bargith and Morgan in this most recent Valentine's event, thanks to the teapots and whatnot. Not a QP to Bond Grail her. Gotcha. Actually, I didn't see what bonds they were. I missed that. Nope, it's just hiding it from me. Can I only see what their bonds are if we're friends? Because it's hiding the bond. Let me be curious, damn it! I went from Bond 6 to 9.5 during Valentine's. Ooh. Let me show you, So, this is my Morgan. She's the one that kept showing up whenever I was pulling for Bargith. You actually only see your own bonds. Oh, that's weird. So, we Bond Grailed her. And now, are you ready for... Now, remember, the following MP level came in my quest for Bargith, and I only got one Bargith. I want to remind you of that whenever you see the following. This is MP4. Literally my first or second 10 pull, or 11 pull, she popped up twice in the same roll. I just wanted Bargith. I only got one Bargith. I recently got a second Bargith on one of my accounts. Was it this one? No, this one's still at 1. So on my main account, my Bargith is MP2. That's a recent development. Yeah, this was who I was aiming for. Because I love her so much. Posted the Almond edit. Can't stay long right now, but I tagged you in it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'll look forward to it. Faves in order are Meb, Sutin, Cleopatra, Ubaraki, Amor, Boba Sith, Nobu, Super Orion, and Blackbeard. I see. What game is this? This is Fate Grand Order. Also, just want to show you my Boba Sith being MP5. Guess MXA's complete top 10 fave. I actually have... I made a tier list for stream of every servant in FGO. I have it on my Twitter. probably should make it more convenient to look for, but I made one. It was a long process. Let's try using that. There's MP2. I love her shoe collection on the background of her art. Alright, that's enough. Well, red hair, I believe this girl is more than strong enough for us to serve. What do you think? That was fun! This Master's Majesty and sheer presence would outshine even Guan Yu himself. I would be happy to let her ride on my back. Oh, I'm Lu Bu Fengxiang. Or Fengxian. Pleased to meet you. What? Yes, it's best if you ignore that bit. It really doesn't matter. At all. Moving on. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to add servants this strong to our lineup. What do you think, Master? Are you refusing to make eye contact? I'm not. I just figured these kind of compromises are worth making. Given we're in this land for the long haul. Thank you, my lord. As of today, I, Qin Gong, recognize you, Lady Tiramisu, as my master, and swear an oath of undying loyalty. Uh-oh. Looks like we're getting to know each other. Is going to have to wait. Looks like someone noticed our battle. Makes sense. We weren't exactly keeping it quiet. Well, good fortune. Seems you needed and wait. Hate to give us a test run, so to speak. Yeah, in fact, it might be the best kind of welcome party for a couple of war-loving nuts like you. Yes, let's do this. Stand back, Lord Qingong. Me? Why? I know I have a great strategy. Yeah, I've been dying to test out. You mean the strategy where you point to the enemy and say to me, go blow yourself up with them? That would get people killed if they weren't robots, you know. Lu Bu's not Berserker. Yeah, we know. I miss Spartacus already. Why does this lost belt have all the servants I like? At least. Damn. Except for Senpai. Senpai's lovely. I like Mordred. But I take it you're not a fan. Stab! I don't actually. The servant I dislike the most is Kira. Or Kiara. Okay. Why'd I misread that? Mordred's barely in Lost Belt 3. I actually like her a lot. Gotcha. These motherfuckers are going to die. Be gone. My favorite servant before I got into FGO Hellscape. Well, I have 2 servants on my top favorite spot, like 5 years ago. And you've already seen one, but can you guess the second one? Because I have lots of them that I like, but can you guess what both of them are? since you had me do a little guessing game. Ahoy there, can you hear me okay, Tiramisu? Huh? Huh? Da Vinci. Oh, good. Looks like we got a clear signal. I knew modifying our portable comms to use void space and give them a truly insane range be a good out. My genius at work. And for my house to use actually Mordred, that's adorable. Yes, it's very impressive, but we thought you'd all been captured.
Indeed, we've currently been confined some distance from you at Unkong.
Enkeng? Said you like Bargith. Let me think. We would have called sooner, but we had little too much in the way of supervision. Anyways, it really sucks that they took the border with them. But at least me, Holmes, Gordy, and the rest of the staff all have been being held in the same place. I'm surprised they didn't take your comms when you were captured. Yeah, I thought that was pretty weird too. I don't think it's because they're trying to keep us from talking, so they monitor the conversation though. Got into FGO because of Mordred? Hell yeah. Your second fave baggy adjacent or not? It is mostly different. I say mostly because I do still have one similar trait.
Indeed, had there been forced to converse, they would have not likely have put us in separate cells.
Aside from that, security has been pretty solid and relaxed on the comm stuff. They sure made a point of taking away all of our weapons.
Given how the guards have been treating us, I'd say they must not have noticed the comms. Is it Raiko? No, but good guess. I do really like Raiko, but she's not tied for number 1. She is on the top list, but she's not tied for number 1. Or more likely, they just didn't suspect his advice could be used for communication at all. Really? Surprised they would overlook something that important.
Indeed.
Why'd I say indeed? Let's imagine.
I imagine it simply never occurred to them that we might be carrying around communication devices.
Lost data? No, not Murasaki. Or, why'd I say Murasaki? Not, Musashi. But these are prison guards, right? How could they be so careless and keep their jobs? Okay, I'm gonna ask you, what do you think the single attribute is? Do you think it's the booba? Because that doesn't narrow it down in the least. The Saren I have no reason to dislike as much as I do. Oh, Musashi? I like Musashi. Musashi's fun, spunky.
Remember, this lost build science and engineering is developed completely different from our own. That holds equally true for what it excels at as well as where it is lacking.
Ah, I recognize that tone. You figured something out, haven't you, Holmes?
I certainly have, looking back to Qin Shi Hong. Hunger gained immortality by exchanging a physical body for a mechanical one. Even if they've added to that body's functionality ever since, don't you find it odd that it's expanded to such an absurd proportion?
True traits, exactly. I mean, I'd only count him as one trait conceptually, but I get the joke. Oh, now you mention it. You went for the motherly vibe? You recognize Bargith as motherly? Now you mention it.
Then there's an enormous gap between the technology the Emperor employs and the primitive way the farmers live their lives. They may enjoy the benefits of the Lost Spell's advanced medicine and biochemistry, but their machinery has not advanced beyond medieval era. No doubt this is part and parcel of the Emperor's attempts to maintain perpetual ignorance throughout the Empire's citizenry. God, that's a weird word.
Very motherly. I know she's very lovey at times. I wouldn't have equivalated that to motherly, but I guess different interpretations. I can see where you're coming from with it. I can tell. Mainly expressed. There's an area, but nonetheless.
This is to say, the world's log spell may be highly technologically advanced. The sole benefactor of these advancements is its ruler. By design, these technological advancements will never spread to the masses.
Yeah, and then we go nuclear if you heard that.
Remember how we were also told that most of the wheat grown here is used to fuel rather than food. This also means that all the astonishing technology here runs on old-fashioned combustion engines.
Yikes, now that you mention it, I guess it would, wouldn't it?
And it must be perpetually inefficient with regards to the fuel from our standpoint. But if Xinjiang and the capital of Shenyang, in which the Emperor is attached, are the only ones using said fuel.
Where she likes to care about others and keeps people safe, even fed, that is very motherly. I can see your angle on that.
I imagine that they are still able to meet their energy needs regardless of their inefficiency. Even the environmental cost of harvesting such massive amounts of biofuel is unlikely to become a serious problem without anyone else making use of electricity.
I see. I suppose you could get away with it even so long as you've taken the entire planet, as the Emperor has done. Amagander Ushwakimaru? Nope, not her either.
Now then, let's try a little experiment, shall we? In a situation with no incentive whatsoever to develop technology for mass production and widespread use, what would be most neglected?
Oh, I know. Miniaturization optimization, right?
Precisely. Technology only sees widespread use when it's sufficiently compact and affordable. But in this lost spell, neither of these concerns are a factor. Qin Shi Huang's ability to monitor everything within the Empire simultaneously is a remarkable feat. But I cannot imagine a way to maintain it in that scale without massively inefficient labor cost. However, if Qin Shi Huang is the only one using such a system, any concerns about cost effectiveness would be moot. The idea for integrated circuits would never occur to the Emperor, nor would there be any concern about cost when the entirety of the nation's resources exist for Qin Shi Huang's sole personal use.
The trait isn't doggy. It is not.
Sounds like a pharaoh ruling from high up top their pyramid.
Wait, is another fairy? It is not.
I doubt it would occur to the world's inhabitants to carry around machines for personal use. There certainly isn't any need for them to carry individual communicators as they converse with their emperor wherever they may be. For that matter, in this world, the very concept of a large-range communication is the emperor's sole domain. There is no need for private communication between individuals over a distance here, nor would it be even permitted.
So that's why the idea that we might have some way to communicate with each other like that never even occurred to them. That said, I also thought Qin Shi Huang would be so blinded by pride in their own superiority to proper human history that our technology wouldn't even get any notice.
For the most part, I believe you're right, Da Vinci.
You have no idea? Alright. Okay, I'll give you a hint before I give you the thing. The trait is similar hair.
Certainly the Emperor took interest in the shuttle water zero cell technology, and it would seem nothing else was worthy of attention.
Then we just have to exploit every arrogant blind spot to win. At any rate, I'm glad we know where y'all are now. We should be able to catch a king in about a day or two from our current location. Yeah. Long, light, wavy.
Yes, I would encourage you to move with all possible haste, you see.
How come the director's been so quiet? Oh, Gordy's asleep. Well, actually, he's grown so weak that he's passed out. What? But why? He should still have plenty of time left. Is it the poison? He didn't seem that weak the last time I saw him. And the worst thing about Quint Sky's poisons has different effects on different people. I think it has something to do with the victim's karma. Bad stuff they've done, the more they're punished. In Tiramisu's case, the effects haven't been any worse than a bad cold. McGordy's already had his digestive system fail. What?
No, I thought it was weird too. I had seen Tubby stuffing his face once since we got here.
So he wasn't able to keep anything down. He's only getting by thanks to an IV drip I was giving him discreetly while we were on the border. Sorry, I didn't say it before, but he kept insisting to keep it a secret, his way of trying not to make you worry. Poor Director Gordo, I had no idea he was struggling that badly. I prefer being unable to breathe than being able to eat. It's a hard one. What do you think of Karen of that? But what I think is... Wait. What? Is it Quetzalcoatl? No, but that is a very good guess. It is neither Karen nor Quetzalcoatl, but Quetzalcoatl is a very, very good guess. If it was Quetzalcoatl, it would have been two traits, because Quetzalcoatl also has some very defined muscles. So once we got tossed in here, I couldn't treat him anymore, and his condition got real bad real quick. It doesn't look like the guards have much interest in helping either.
Shinji Hung's only interest is in Da Vinci's mind. Gordo's health really is not a concern. Indeed, I hardly think the Emperor cares the other prisoners survive at all.
True, I forgot. Quetz is buff. It's terrible, Senpai. We need to hurry there and rescue them right away.
Please do. That said, I do have one spot of good news. Turns out a surprise guest is staying here with us.
Damn it, Holmes, knock it off. This is a time for usual coy nonsense. Did the ass-kicking last time not help?
Oh yes, quite right. Let me come right to the point then.
About fucking time.
It seems Quinn Sky is held here in the same facility.
Really?
If we can all run a this with her, we'll have a real good opportunity to turn things around and capture Quinn Sky ourselves.
2月が始まりました。お正月慣れた頃ほど
Da da da.
Then it is your belief that the other Chaldeans will next show themselves at the prison. They will do this. You believe even though their most crucial asset, the Shadow Border, is already on its way to Shenyang.
I do, difficult as it may be believed. And Bonnie? No, I actually don't know Anne and Bonnie well enough, because I hardly ever see them. The only time I've seen them was in Okiness, and they weren't there for long.
Difficult as it may be to believe, they are quite thoroughly shackled by their absurd morality. If forced to choose between people and assets, they'll always ignore the big picture in favor of life, even if it creates more danger for them. They're a very incarnation of foolishness. Well, if you feel you are that certain, we'll not attempt to dissuade you.
Stalfo's saber has very long, wavy, light-colored hair. That would be a good guess if I swung that way. Then again, I did say favorites, not sexual. That is a very good guess. Yes, Stalfo's line is among my favorites. But, once again, he's not the one tied for number 1. I will say it is a girl, though.
We do not know what every trick they have employed to elude our sight. We have received reports of figures matching their descriptions fighting near Ankang. Very well. We will permit you to remain at that facility. May even command the guard, should the need arise. However, Kaiju Zero will not go with you. We are assigning him to guard Xinjiang, as the Shadow Border is our top priority.
I understand.
Ah yes, we agreed to call him Sheng Yu around you, didn't we?
Surely you jest, Your Imperial Majesty. Lord Sheng Yu has no concern for but he is called whatsoever. Erish? No, it is not Er. It is not Erishgal.
Your prediction turns out to be correct.
She is adorable, though.
This will be a prime opportunity to restore your honor. See that you claim your revenge.
I will, Your Imperial Majesty. Super Edgelord, you already know the answer, but so try not to spoil it for him. Star's trying to guess what the other top servant is for me, because I have 2 tied for number 1. She already knew Bargath. Now she's trying to guess the other one, with the hint that they are a girl and they have similar hair to Bargath. In conception of being long, wavy, and light colored. Yeah, you already know. Or at least you should. I think they're having fun.
Seem displeased, Saber.
I don't like having Queen Sky and the Chaldeans being kept prisoner in the same facility.
True, in our world, keeping enemy prisoners separate is only sensible in warfare. For one thing, you don't want to risk them working together and escaping. But Qin Shi Huang is more concerned about keeping all the Empire's enemies in one place than the threat of them banding together. You think if your enemies carry this disease, it makes sense to keep them isolated in a single location, especially since that way the Emperor can wipe them all out at once if necessary.
And if the prisoners decide to revolt, that means the Emperor will drop another star.
I wouldn't be surprised if it came to the case. The Emperor would not hesitate.
The Emperor frightens me. Something terrifying about the way the Emperor views their subjects, the matter of Qin Shi Huang's rule now that they are immortal. Master, can I ask you, what do you think of the Lost Belt's China? About the state of this eternal empire?
Who cares about human society? And they can all wipe each other out for all I care. They all founded and destroyed more civilizations than I can count. Never once they learned anything from it.
Suka Gozen. No, but funny enough, she was my very first 4-star in my main account's tutorial poll. So, you know, fun bit of trivia for you there. Really am having fun, but I'm about to melt in my brain. Alright, well, in that case, I can go ahead and give you the answer if you would like. Actually, one more quick hint. This, I don't expect you to get it from this, but you might. God's chosen potato. Very limited number of brain cells. I burnt most of them trying to quickly with carrot. Oof. Yeah, the final hint is like a jokey nickname. God's chosen potato. It's adorable and very fitting. They're just hairless monkeys to society there with the ruler of the planet they spread like a plague to cover its surface. I couldn't possibly care less about what happens to them. They would be doing the world a favor by dying out. You're not wrong. I'm sorry, you used to have your own nation and people to protect, didn't you? I believe I did lose that one. Juniko didn't have light hair, does she? I don't remember who Juniko is. That's if I ever knew who that was. Anyways, I guess the answer is goes a potato. She was chosen by God, Ganesha. I see. Oh, right, her. Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I wouldn't call her brown hair light, or her brownish red hair light. I'd call it more fiery. Or woody. Foresty. But, no, the answer was... Jeanne d'Arc. Yep. Please, pay me no heed. You have every right to be angry. You must think I'm a horrible person. You're an amazing heroic spirit. I'm just using you to satisfy my own selfish desires. Not at all. Oceans are looked down upon only because they're fleeting and fickle. Your feelings have not wavered one bit. Even across time itself, you have convicted. You have conviction, not emotion. It's one of the first ones I eliminated because I visualized her hair as straight, not wavy. In her third ascension, it is very wavy. Just curl around the edges. Yeah, I count that as wavy because my hair does that. IRL. There is no greater honor for a warrior than fighting for his master's conviction. Saber. As such, I have no regrets whatsoever about wielding my sword as your servant. Thank you, Saber. I don't deserve a servant like you. That must be at the prison. Guess I lost. It's okay. It happens. Not gonna win everything. Can't believe we made it this close without being seen. These bound field devices are amazing. I'm afraid we can't get any closer though. Won't be enough to let us make our way inside. Then our only choice is the tried and true method of distraction. Lady Jinkei is an assassin. As such, she should be better at sneaking around than others else here, no?
Well, I'm master of bringing the ruckus. Yeehaw!
You're quite the strategist. Came up with the plan before our master even had a chance to fret. Oh, it's nothing. I'm quite used to explaining what needs to be done before my lord begins panicking.
Our whole army was chock full of soldiers who liked to leap before they looked.
That sounds like a huge headache. Finally, I would simply verbally whip them up into a frenzy whenever necessary and employ the odd harebrained scheme to help my lord learn a lesson when he was being foolish. Meb and Cleopatra used to share the first place for me, but years went by and Cleo was suppressed by other servants. I ended up liking more, while Meb kept being the very best like no one ever was. So, I used to fucking hate Meb, because my introduction to Meb was the American Singularity, and she was a massive bitch. But I've grown to like her ever since the Idol event. She really shined there as a more complete character. Those battlefields were wonderfully fulfilling, with no end of stimulation. Anyways, this does seem like the best plan for the situation. If tiramisu, mash, and red blue... whoever the walking storm of destruction is, makes a big enough commotion in the front gate. I do see myself a lot in Meb, kinda. A very similar body type to her, though this very social with Meb, I did developed a lot of self-confidence. That's good, that's good. Granted, I hope you're not using a holy grail to create an alternate version of Ku Lane to try and take over the United States. I like she's a massive bitch, actually. See, I didn't, or at least I didn't like the type of bitch she was being in America. I mean, it made her a decent villain. But, I prefer it whenever she's not trying to kill me. You know, that's for what it's worth. Fights for herself what she wants and believes, yep. And of course, Kroknaroth is, another good take on her as well, in Camelot. Or not Camelot, Avalon. And slip in undetected. Meet up with Da Vinci and the others. Be great if I could. The Amazon's event, she convinced Peneth to wear makeup. That's hilarious. Great if I could capture Quinn Sky too, but depends on how much time you'll be able to buy me.
Leave it to me. I'll show you the power of a steed who has run 1,000 li without breaking a sweat.
I mean, I would. Berserker Clay. Yeah, freaking Ghastly likes him too. Not that I don't get it, but like, can we not destabilize the timeline because you're thirsty? Could we not? Lord Redhair Lumbu. I trust this goes without saying, but just to be sure, don't run too far. If I think you're getting too far away, I won't hesitate to take a shot at you. Is that clear?
Hey! Hey, so you let me know if I get too close for leaving the strategic zone. That sounds great.
At any rate, I'm all set for combat. My first choice would literally rendered me unable to walk, then would be mad when I asked him to carry me.
Let's do this.
Aw, Ghastly found some cute fate pins. Or some fate keychains at the con she's at.
玉座の支度はできていますか？熱を帯びなさい。丸みアドワーズ、運命をかけて。
Alright, let's blast them apart!
よなるほど。
目に映るもの、すべての
Six of my favorite servants cause 2 to 3 singularities minimum.
事実、神戸を垂れよ。恐怖を、希望もない。何人、通るにあたわず。
Six of you of them. Fuck. So that's puts on the board. That puts on the board out of 7 singularities the options to be Jason, Jolter. Gonna bounce now. I need to farm the rarest Matt and FGO. Alright. FQP. I wish you lots of luck. I hope you have fun. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
すべてにつめ、
And when you get around to it,
Yoroshiku.
pleasant dreams.
式を通してあげるもの。
Thanks for stopping
食べなさい。
by. We hope to see you again. And if not, that's perfectly
すべ
fine
て
too.
につめ、
Bye
よろ
bye.
しい。
人馬一体。おう。
よ、目を背けないで。
No, that paid.
人中に呂布、馬中に関と。
Not into villains strictly. Well, you said caused, so I was thinking of just the antagonist. Also, you tell me that when Suiton is your number 2 and Neb's your number 1. Don't lie to me. I mean, yeah, being strict about it is short-sighted, but like,
そうしましょう。
目を背けないで。
you have a type, clearly.
ボルゴ
Not all of them are commanding?
やっと
Are you certain?
近づいてきたのに終わりだなんて。いつの世も反乱分子は物足り。
Karen at number 4?
2月が始まりました。
I don't think that's the defense you think it is. Of the kind of woman that will actually kill me, like watermelon thighs got a carnage. You don't believe Ubaraki or Cleopatra are. Okay, so I'll give you Cleopatra. But Ubaraki is... let's put it this way, she's really trying to impress Sutendoji. That's about the extent of it. So it's not as much. Also, she would charge, this is not as fun. But I totally get you, Super Edgelord. Let me some women with some muscle. Especially some abs. Rocky would melt like butter to me. Yeah, she puts on a strong front, but she crumbles very easily. Oh, sounds like you're here. Just listen to all that noise.
This time my son would never charge, rushing headlong without good cause. Which must mean...
He's a Demon King, ruler of Onigashima. Yes. Yeah. I don't know if you want to roll Onigashima, to be honest. I mean, that's just asking for a Momotaro's servant to pop up and beat your ass.
Sorry we took so long, guys. Is everyone okay? Well, I wish I could toast our reunion. I'm afraid they will have to wait. How is Goldoff doing?
Found an infirmary on the way. Made sure to grab a few bags of glycerin drip and an IV catheter. Orion in a mix. They are also not Dami? Yeah, they are very much not. Orion has a different set of problems. Blackbeard, I'm not sure. Blackbeard is definitely not a Dami. He is not a Dom. Or... yeah, he definitely is not. Right, Jinkei. Way to stay on top of things. Do look like South Kentucky, too. He's awesome. Not a Dom, but definitely pretty awesome.
Excellent, then I believe now is the time for us to strike back ourselves. We can't put everything on Tepasu's shoulder after all.
I have no jealous. I can share it with Artemis. Yeah, but, well, Artemis sharing with you is the question. Listen, I can hear something going on in the prison now. It seems Jinkei successfully rendezvoused with the others. Must have wasted no time setting up explosives. I can hear some lovely explosions taking place even as we speak.
Meh, that's what I was talking about. I can feel my warrior's blood dancing in excitement.
It could be kinky in very unexpected ways. Oh, he gives me the awkward first time vibe.
Haha!
Come on, Master. You can't be left behind. You said it. Pull Super Ryan in one ticket using the perfect ritual. Blue of a mouse pad? Took a shower, and as soon as I got out, I pulled for him first thing before dressing up. Ah! Yep, that checks out, that checks out. You will be laid upon this statue. Oh wait, no. Blue of a mouse pad would be if you're pulling for Blackbeard, if you somehow didn't already have him. Silly me. Sadly, I don't believe I'm Orion's type per se, although Orion's main trait is he likes females, so... Well, I don't know what you're working with, so I can't say one way or another.
月地よ展開しましょう。終点と宵闇を映す水面よ、この身に教訓を示したまえ。
Alright, Himiko. Make sure they fucking die, because this is about to be explosive. 500%!
恐怖は希望もなく名を一人通るにあたわず。だりゃ
Knew I should have popped some stuff. Oh well. Boom, boom, boom.
逃がすものかアコール。やっと血がたぎってきたのに終わりだなんて。いつの世も反乱分子は物足りませんね。
So this goes here, right? Huh?
Very Meb-like build, slightly shorter than her, very long, very wavy blonde hair instead. That sounds very pretty. M small. Like height-wise or chest-wise? I mean, either way, that's not bad. Like, don't compare yourself to anime characters. Not just because of exaggerations, because that's not something you can control. The proportions someone genetically develops is beyond your control.
How goes the shadow border analysis, Your Imperial Majesty?
A fascinating device, truly fascinating. And it plagues us with so many doubts.
Thank you, I do believe I am pretty. Well, it sounds like you are. I can only make my assessment based on description, of course. I'm one who likes the way things all flow together. And overall, schmoll. I mean, if you were overall schmoll, you'd be more Suiton than you were Meb. Because that would be overall schmoll. But shooting is peak petite, so, you know, that wouldn't be bad either.
Fascinating device, truly fascinating.
Oh, wait, I already read this.
We understand the principles and its operating structures. We cannot for the life of us understand why they would make it so small. Engineers could produce something of equal capacity. It would be a gargantuan vessel.
Very short. To be discreet, and I wouldn't have back problems due to food weight. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's body has their own charm, of course. I mean, I'm a doppelganger, so you know. Take it all with a grain of salt. One's face is not truly what it seems, after all.
We can only wonder as to...
Oh, wait. Hold on. No, hey, I didn't read that.
only wonder as to why they would develop with so much effort to make it so very compact.
I really am gonna bounce. As now, I will be back. Alright, have a wonderful day.
The electronics alone are positively maddening. We feel as if we are dissecting a flea. We can barely remember the last time we were taxed to our limits as we are now.
I see. Miniaturization, huh?
We can even see where they chose to compromise their performance in exchange for efficiency. Perhaps they were simply starved for resources. Even if they were so, why would they use silicon of all things? What's wrong with vacuum tubes?
Doppelganger, changeling, shapeshifter, skin swapper. Hey. I'm only one of those things. Do not confuse me with others. Bye-bye. Alright, bye.
What is it, Anshin?
Well, you just got me thinking. These people can make electronic devices that small. Maybe that means they could also build communication devices small enough they could secret away on their person, too.
I'll arrange for more guards being dispatched to the Unkin prison right now. Don't bother, it's already too late. Just received word that hostiles are already underway. Just what sort of world do these people come from? Can you imagine it? Ordinary people talking amongst themselves across vast distances without relaying or asking our permission. Relying on us or asking our permission could spread Confucianism like wildfire. We would not even be able to stomp it out at the source. And truly do bring disaster where they go. We must wipe them out immediately. They're like an airborne disease, not let them bring further taint to the Empire.
Oh, she followed. Awesome. I didn't even notice because we're focused on this screen.
玉物前さんは巫女服だったり十二人だったりどこか小さなことからコツコツ
Hey, how you been, Tarasu? Did you miss me?
Finchy, so glad you're all okay.
Sure are, and we brought along a special guest. Sulky glare. Queen Sky!
Easy fall, please calm down.
Well, as humiliating as might be, I have to admit that I really can't stick around here. So I suppose I have no choice but to cooperate.
Naturally, I'd have to promise to provide an antidote in exchange for our help. I trust you will fulfill your end of the bargain, Queen Skya.
What's done is done. Like you humans, I have a good point to always keep my word.
No sense sticking around here any longer. Let's go.
You will not be going anywhere. I would hope you know better than to underestimate us by now.
Prince of Long Ming.
And I would have hoped the same thing. Surrounded. This time, we're going to finish you off.
Yes, I can see you're deadly serious about that.
Be wary, Master. The enemy is careful to wait until we are all gathered together before surrounding us. As he says, he is very much determined to emerge victorious.
It almost feels like this whole thing might have been a trap.
Are you serious? Do you really come all this way here to rescue your allies armed with only plaque? Come on, it wasn't all plaque, just mostly.
I've forgotten what you were like. I shouldn't have known better than to count on Chaldea for help.
Alright, let's see how it is. Fish person, hi Pickles! Welcome to the stream. We're playing Fate Grand Order, making our way through Lost Belt 3. Welcome. No time to be worrying about appearances, so I better pitch in to help out as well. Glad you can make it.
You wouldn't go over to the enemy's side so easily just to save your own skin, alter ego.
Well, yeah. If Chin Hong's punishment wasn't reason enough, your own master just severed ties with me, remember? Besides, just like I told her, in this world you're the client or a product. And right now, regardless of the circumstances that brought us here, Chaldea is a valued client. As such, I have no problem whatsoever listing yesterday's client as today's featured product. Yikes, remind me not to give her any personal information, not so much as my full name. Besides, isn't the occasional face turn like this kind of dramatic? Is she friend or is she foe? What could the mysterious yet beautiful Queen Skya's true objective possibly be? I'm foe! Now then, allow me to breathe. Zen, one of my very best products. A walking disaster from a very different path than proper human history. The rare breed is imported directly from a world of snow and undying fire. Introduced one of the 9 Fox Foundation's latest and greatest. A jolting straight from the lands of frost giants.
Well now, so she can summon familiar so large and powerful merely by tearing off a bit of her hair and blowing on it.
What the? A giant? How the hell did the giant get here? Alright, Chaldea, go ahead. Let him handle the little guys while we focus on the servant. Prince of Langling would usually be quite a formidable foe, but luckily for you, his sorry excuse for a master should make him considerably easier to defeat.
Silence, Foxwoman. You know nothing about her.
Alright, let's go! You'd think this guy would learn by now. You'd think. But no. Bro's about to get shit stomped for like a 3rd or 4th time?
出陣します。総員構えてください。早炊きですカルウェナ。あまり悩ましくない。楽しくないです。おいしい。簡単に終わらないように。早炊きですカルウェナ。当たるもシリコン。当たらぬもシリコン。
Alright, let's get started.
いいわね。目を背けないで。
We'll use your front line as fuel. Now then, you will face Oblivion. Ah, you got a break bar. 2 of them, in fact. Alright. Then let's get started. Unleash your power. Himiko! Followed up by Roadless Camelot. Damn, some good damage.
You're nothing more than an ant to crush beneath my boot.
目を背けないで下がっているようにだりゃモルゴ輝き
Had enough. If you persist in this foolish endeavor, then you'll find me not so kind.
さてどこから潰したもの簡単
While you may fall,
よく言いました目をよく言いました死になさい
I'll grant your power to someone else.
潰れなさい大
Alright, second bar broken. Way to go, Morgan. Come now. Aw, that's adorable.
いかがでしょうか。
You think you're worth.
熱を帯びなさい。
Your MP doesn't damage.
いいわ、任せて。君か。
Get him, Emiko! Boom!
明日の天気は。
Anyways, how's your day been, Pickles?
道を開けよ。出陣である。この仮面を脱ぎ、乱領王の証明とする。退け、魔将ども。はいや。はいや。
隙を突かれました。
Okay, story's down. The guts expired on Morgan, that sucks. Oh well.
いいわね。よく言いました。君か。不死になさい。
Nice crit. Oof. Very nice. I think you'd push me this hard.
ではこう行くしかあるまい。
雲隠れにし、弱の月か。その展開、ごつ安といたしましょう。 目をよくいい判断です。不死になさい。召し上げましょう。魔女ですの。
One advises you don't underestimate me just because I didn't bring an archer.
交代します。
Alright.
こうして
星の輝き、今ここに。
ではこう行くしかいいだろう。そういいだろう。 では
Oh, there's a two-hit invincibility. Forgot to check. That works out for me. I'm gonna shield you. And we'll go in with this, followed by this, and then this. This should kill you. Reasonably so, at least.
生も求めただ殺めるのが。
いかがでしょう。
Ah, almost.
ここまでか。
Okay, Jinkei's down. Seal it.
さらさらさらり。我が天秤に集う、きらめき。星の輝き、今ここに。
Let's end this.
そうしますね。はい。こうかしら。光を。終わらせないわ。
仕切り直す。交代せよ。
裁定は正しく下されました。
Alright, that worked.
Kuda keeps using command seals like there's no tomorrow. Girl's deadly serious about finishing us off. True, unfortunately for her, it's gonna be her downfall. Since she's not used to providing rear support, it couldn't be more obvious where she's providing it from. And boom! Gah! Master! Just a quick little booby trap I whipped up from what I picked up around here. Do you like it?
What a wicked fox! I never seen such lovely skills and look in what evil package before. Curse you, foxwoman. Oh crap, that didn't finish her. Terasu, hold Prince of Ling Ling off. Whatever you do, don't let him get to his master. Master! Couldn't stop him. Saber. I'm here, master. Well, now we're screwed. Come on, everyone, let's run for it. Why? But why? There's no way Kuta can keep fighting with a fatal wound like that, right? Oh, right, you still don't know what she really is, do you? Look, let me give you one honest advice for once. Leave the servant alone. Get out of here while you still can. Ling Ling. Master, now things have come to this. No other choice, I beg you. Sacrifice me to save yourself. No, that's... This guy's latex bodysuit, but damn that underboob, I know, right? Like we said earlier, it's a crime that her outfits from the Lost Belts aren't Spiriton dresses. No, that's one thing I'll never... I'm sure you dislike the idea of feeding on others. The only thing you loathe humans for, after all. Or, it's the very thing you loathe humans for, after all. However, there was a time to swallow your pride. Do what must be done to survive. It is now. With long last, you have finally reunited with your beloved. Think back to all those many years you spent grieving, in solitude and isolation. Ling Ling must survive, my master. This time, you and Shen Yu will live happily together. This time, we'll share at each other's fate. What in the world's that? Did she just eat her servant? Life absorption, magical energy, metabolism. No way, she couldn't possibly pull that off unless she was a blood-sucking kin or something. No way, even if she was, this is a servant she's eating. To swamp an entire heroic spirit class, spirit core. She'd have to be a true ancestor or... Wait, this is Minakuta. Hinako is actually... Are you sure you want to go this way? All I ask, master, answer one last question. Must have come to know thousands, if not millions of great heroes over the course of eternity. Out of all those many heroes, why did you choose someone, this lowly Gao Cheng, and Gong, your servant? You once had the courage to speak to me without fear. Even all these years later, that memory still warms my heart. I could ask for no greater honor. Thank you, my master. You may win.
You may win. She just say you may win.
Oh, come on, is that really a surprise at this point? Not as though she's been shy about showing her affection for Sheng Yu. A detective of your supposed caliber should have seen her for who she really is a long time ago. But then again, considering how much trouble you lot have with heroic spirits and race-shifting and whatnot, I suppose the idea that a genuine article who's been alive for nearly 2,000 years was hiding under your nose all this time may have been unthinkable. Not even the other cryptors had any idea. I wanted to know the truth for myself, and... It must be difficult for you to understand, for you, to know youth and beauty are nothing more than a curse. I only wish I could convey to you how comforting it is for those of us doomed to rot and fade away. Oh, there's someone out there whose beauty will remain pristine forever. I had hoped to finish you all off in a manner befitting a human, as I have been presenting myself as one all this time. But now you've forced my hand. I can no longer afford to be magnanimous. This ends now, Chaldea. My curses shall obliterate you before the night is out. Well, now what? You're up against a true ancestor who just devoured an entire heroic spirit origin. And all. She pissed off beyond belief. Can I just leave now, please?
Let's go with... Who should my backup be? Facing Yume Ruin. If she's an assassin, a caster would be good, but... Not really many offensive casters. Let's see. Culture Egos would stand it more of a chance, but there's no defensive advantage that way. How about Okuni? Let's not worry about Bond. We have a real fight. Ina? Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hi, Ina! Let's see. Wild Buddy raid draws near. Time to burn France. No! Also, we're in China! Leave France alone! Anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can see, we're playing FGO. So it means we're safe when France is burning. Look, France has already been wiped off the face of the planet. What more do you want? Anyways, welcome in. Glad you could swing on by. Thanks for the raid. But it's so hard to understand about what I'm saying. Fact, it makes no goddamn sense! I mean, you'd think after it just becomes a white floor, that'd be the end of it. There's nothing more to do. But yet you persist. Even my plans are too grand for a fish. Well, I'm not a fish. I'm a doppelganger. フィッシュクッキー。Gling. Ooh.
そこです。諦めの悪い子。どう？
Whatever you're doing, don't do it, please. Ask you to not. Alright. Okay. 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 I don't know if you're gonna do that every turn, but how about you don't? Alright, we're gonna go boom, boom,
週末対粛清防御
boom.
始めはい私のお箱でグランドフィナーレ
Doppel, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Doppel?
ド派手に決めますいいぞ
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
最果ての島罪の都最後の竜は我がの命集え円卓の守護者たちラウンドが
Whatever nonsense you got going on, I'm gonna ask you to not with all that.
諦めの悪いことほらどう
Reduce skill cooldown by 1. CP gauge for self. Ah, okay. I got some. Let's do it like this.
戦いであれば
Let's do this.
覚悟はよろしいですか
And then we'll cast that.
絶景かな絶景かな
Alright. Boom, boom, boom.
はい今よ今よ
Break through!
いかがでしょう
滅びを知る
Anyways, how was your stream? What were you doing? Gotta fill me in.
どうどう
Alright. Boom, boom, boom.
限りあれば薄墨衣朝けれど涙ぞ袖を縁となしける源氏物語やめてよね
You were playing Paper Mario? How far did you get?
観難深苦を乗り越えてお待たせしましたどんでん返し一発逆転
Suck shirt! Beat the Ice King today? I see, alright. Good job. He's gonna nuke us again. Oh, we won. Okay. I didn't have to resort to my backline. Also killed a cat in chat several times. A cat? How could she attack with such power so quickly? Should have run out of magical energy ages ago. She's not using her own magical energy at all. She's sucking up the endless supply of mana from the world itself, using it as her own. This is what a true ancestor, an incarnated elemental can do. Never would have thought that China had one of its own. Fighting one of them is like taking on a tsunami or a hurricane with your fist. I'm sorry, but it went right over my head. Could you dumb it down to say horse level? Simply put, we've been quite thoroughly backed into a corner here. Huh, that's bad, right? Oh yes, we're all going to die anyways. Might I suggest we blow yourselves up to everyone except me can truly go out with a bang. Will you two just shut up already? I don't think I can keep this up any longer, Master.
Enough playing around, Okuta. No, now you revealed your true form. I suppose we should no longer call you by your alias. And you have never given us any other names. What should we call you now?
You would call my wrath, my curses merely playing around, O worldly king.
What else would you call it? Endure eternity merely so you could curse these people to death. Undying one, true one, I have so much respect for you to see you lose your way like this. Turn here before you go any further. Recall the pledge you still yet to keep. Do what must be done first.
So you do not want me to do anything unless it befits you, is that it?
We're telling you to remember what it is you came here to do. What is the nature of the relationship between those two?
A pledge? That means you made some other deal with Xin Shihong I don't know about. Or I didn't know about.
Those of us who endure eternally should not be so swept up in fleeting emotions. You must not forget what it is you truly seek. How close you are to having it in your grasp. What you must yet do.
All right, I understand. I shall follow your advice for now.
Okuta, Yume Rin has left the battlefield.
I'm exhausted. This place can be such a pain. As much as I despise humans, I do have to give them credit for one thing. The weapons they make are so much easier to use. There's nothing better than something that lets you kill a bunch of humans just by pulling a trigger.
Queen Sky, I take it you knew Okuta Hinako was actually Yume Rin all along.
Isn't that song Galaxios or Galaxia dedicated to her?
Oh, yes. The one frequently mentioned in discussions, the Battle of Galaxia.
My strength plucked up the hills, my might shadowed the world. The times were against me, and Doppel runs no more. When Doppel runs no more, what then can I do? Ah, you, my you, what will your fate be? This means Yume Rin wasn't human, that she must have been alive for thousands of years. I was shocked to find that out the legendary Yume Rin was actually a bloodsucker rather a true ancestor. But then why would she bother infiltrating Chaldea and apply to be a race shift candidate? And if that wasn't enough, now she's equipped her holdup in the Chinese Lost Belt. None of this makes any sense. True, you look at all the facts, the odds seem pretty long indeed. But if you trace them back to the source, the answer should be simple. This all happens because Mulsberry planned for it to happen.
As I suspected. Director Mulsberry Hemisphere may have seemed like a good person at heart. He was still a mage.
A mage's idea of doing good and a human's idea of doing good are very, very different. Mulsberry may have been a just person, but seems he also managed to do good, that is, his best as a mage. I expect he must have been anxious. I imagine he'd been wondering if a race shift was even possible. If it was, whether humans could actually survive the process. I guess that's what prompted him to bring Yume Rin on a backup plan of sorts. No doubt he must have thought that if he turned out humans couldn't withstand a race shift, she would either survive or could be resurrected thanks to her sturdy true ancestor body. That must be why she covered up her true identity and the name Okuta Hinako, and sent her to a formal information to Chaldea after she'd been hiding away in the margins of history for centuries. That would have been, and before the previous version of me was summoned to Chaldea. I do recall Okuta Hinako was already part of Chaldea's staff even before Team A was formed. Mulsberry must have wanted to prove the viability of race shifting, come hell or high water. Agreed. I imagine he meant to use her as a guinea pig to make the experiment work, even if it turned out to be no mere humans could fit the bill whatsoever. But as luck would have it, not only did it turn out to be plenty of viable candidates. The demi-servant plan he had come up with to improve the odds of summoning heroic spirit after the race shift worked out as well. All of it meant that Mossberry no longer needed to bother giving Akuta Hinako more special treatment.
So she was ultimately assigned to Team A for no other reason than to fill the roster, so to speak.
Now do you understand? Your great director was hiding a true ancestor in his organization all this time. And no wonder Caldea came under UN scrutiny after something that shady. The fact that none of the surviving staff had any idea is just the ultra-ironic icing on the cake. Still, I'm surprised Yumerin agreed to all this, being a true ancestor and all. Oh, that part you find strange. Huh? Well, I don't suppose anyone with a finite lifespan would truly understand the physiology of truly eternal being, or psychology of truly eternal being, so I have to give Mossberry credit for being able to figure out what she wanted. Yeah, it couldn't have been easy for him to convince her, since she really, really hates humans. At the very least, I'm sure he never offered anything as cheesy as a mink coat. I'm not sure what to make of all this, since I really didn't know Mossberry all that well. I'm sure Romani knew him well enough that he could weigh in with something useful, but... Come on, let's get out of here.
Agreed. Now that we made an enemy of Jin Sheung, lingering in one place for too long is tantamount to suicide.
Got it. Let's keep on our camouflage-bounded field up and put some distance between us and this place. Man, it really sucks they took the border. Now we have to carry our patient on foot.
Please no more too late. Oh, I couldn't eat another boy.
I saw something that looked like a truck in the hangar. Maybe we could use that. You mean that thing they used when they brought me here? It may be better than walking, but we'll feel every bump of the road and then some. Well, beggars can't be choosers. We'll just have to make the best of it. Long, long ago, it was a beautiful place. Even today, I still remember the time when there was nothing in the sky but wind, nothing on the ground but plants. This was in ages past, long before anyone even thought to lay claim to this planet, far separated from the world, for I even had formed my own. But my memories of what came after are all of fear, animosity, and a perverse kind of envy. You and I both look the same, which is why I don't understand. Why do you hate me so much? Why do you despise me so? You would attack me so viciously, all because I cannot die. I never asked for eternal life. I would have welcomed it. I would have liked nothing more than to fall into oblivion alongside my beloved. True ancestors, bloodsuckers. I don't know anything about those. That didn't stop you from deciding that's what I was. You said my inability to die made me unclean, that my inability to age made me a monster. None of you listened to what I had to say. Once you decided I was a monster, you just kept treating me like one. I understood you. I understand you hate humans. I know you want nothing to do with us. But no matter how much you say, you may wish it were otherwise. Humans will never truly leave you alone. Once they learn you exist, executioners will come from far and wide to hunt you down. I cannot do anything to change that fact. Such I cannot apologize on behalf of humanity. All I can do is give you an outlet for your resentment, to keep my head bowed, no matter what manner of abuse you heap upon it. It is with that in mind that I would like to make you a proposal. If you think me shameless for doing so, if you wish to obtain peace and quiet, your only choice is to move yourself somewhere outside the bounds of human activity. Mankind has grown far too numerous. Indeed, this last century must have been a nightmare for you. They excavate mountaintops, chop down forests, and brutally expand their territory with no end in sight. I have already realized that at this rate, there will no longer be any safe place left for you to hide. But speaking as one partially responsible for this state of affairs, I would like to offer you a deal. There's a small, isolated community of mages in one of the most remote areas of the world. Besides, its residents are well aware that prying into other community members' lives is taboo. I think you'd be right at home in Calais. As long as you play along with the false identity I will prepare for you, no one will ever be the wiser. In exchange, I would like you to assist me with my search. A quest of sorts to realize my family's greatest dream. Ah, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. My name is Molesbury Atmosphere. I hope you can see that our interests are aligned. The spirit of Gaia is one of the last flowers of the moon left on Earth. I would love to have your help in making both our dreams come true. True, yep. You, my great. I knew he was lying. He was far from the first ghouls tried to uncover my secrets in their own quest for immortality. Yet by this point, I was far too tired to tear to pieces. I wasn't sure whether he was being truthful or not, but he was right about one thing at least. I no longer have a place in this land. There is no darkness to hide me, no light I can join, nowhere left for me to go. Yet even so, I can still feel the grip of his despair over my fate, coiling round my heart. Ah, you, my you, what will your fate be? That's right, I seek an end to eternity, a place where I can hold my head high and declare that I have gone as far as I can. My sole wish, my one final quest, that I may tell my dearly departed, you no longer need weep for me. Awaken, fairy. This time has come to return to reality. It's been 5 months since your arrival. You have now scanned your entire body 48 times in total. Our analysis is complete. Every last bit of your body's secrets been recorded within our memory circuits. We have at least last learned the secrets of the Zemin immortality. You did well, fairy. Perhaps we should continue to call you Akuta Hinako. You may call me whatever you wish, your Imperial Majesty. You may have anything you like as a reward. Or is he alone still enough, as you initially requested? He is. I desire nothing else. Then per terms of our agreement, we hereby bequeath custody of Kaiju's hero to you. You have served us faithfully for centuries, our very first mechanical retainer. Congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you, your Imperial Majesty. It's with a heavy heart that I take your leave. For the last time.
Shen Yu. We do not know what sort of name our mechanical retainer may for himself in your history. But what's this Shen Yu person worthy of being entrusted with your mystics, Zenerin? I could ask much the same of you, your Imperial Majesty. Why would you need to study me now? You have long possessed the Fu Shen tree itself. True, we did learn mystics of life through our attainment of the Fu Shen tree. We never came across a single sage or fairy in all the time we spent exploring their lands. You are the first genuine fairy we laid eyes on, Akuta Hinako. I see. At any rate, this fulfills the final part of our contract. Tell us, what will you do now? If possible, I'd like to stay in a remote part of your land, without my days in peace. How modest of you, but will Chaldea let you do that? The Chaldeans have already incurred your wrath. No need to dirty my hands further. Only a matter of time now before one of your valiant Mount Lee warriors presents you with their heads. Ah yes, we see. Not wanting you to see you getting rough, so to speak. Very well. I prefer this mild-mannered act to the true colors displayed at Nkanga anyways. However, there's one thing we must ask you before we leave our service. Is this world going to perish? At this point, I can no longer tell which will emerge triumphant. The will of this world to survive, or the will that would see this world destroyed. All I can truthfully say is that I can possibly I couldn't possibly care less. A good answer. We know now that if nothing else, you'll never oppose us. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Are you sure about this, Your Imperial Majesty? I believe she still knows more about the monsters that have invaded us than she's letting on. Yes, we are sure she does. I'm shaken when she said she did not care if the world ever died, despite saying she would stay. She is a Zebran, a true human, the only one in this world who was on par with our royal personage. Had she voiced her intent to do something along the lines of protecting the world, then our wrath would have been swift and merciless. That would have indicated her desire to fight us for this world. After all, this time we spent protecting it. That is not what she said. Indeed, she showed me she has no attachment to this world whatsoever. In consequence, she can coexist with us as we rule. For there can only be one human who controls the world in its entirety. Indeed, Your Majesty, just as you say. Having two or more humans exist and utterly lead quarreling, this cannot be permitted. As this world's only human, we shall guide the common people with our love. All they need concern themselves is tending their lands, filling their bellies, sleeping and reproducing. To be more peaceful.
You got it. Hands behind her back. Good. Make sure that wire's nice and tight. And don't forget the shackles. Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? May I remind you I helped save your lives back there?
I can't believe a little glucose trip was all it took to get Gordy up and running again. Well, it goes to show what unique person Mr. Gordoff is, doesn't it, Senpai? See, fellas using Queen Sky's head as a dance floor.
I understand how you feel all too well, Tony. I can no longer restrain myself either. Cursed wench! Now you're wearing a Chinese dress of all things. Your wiles won't work on me, Queen Squire. You won't fool me ever again. Now what shall I do with you?
Oh no, I can't believe the cat was such a brute. Whatever will become of me now? He must have such atrocities in mind to put Shin Home's punishment to shame, a veritable smorgasbord of tortures, the likes of which has only never been witnessed in all of human history. No doubt he's going to carnally humiliate me in unspeakable ways after keeping me caged like a wild animal. Oh, I'm so scared.
Smorgasbord, carnally humiliate. What? I mean, yes, I'm ruthless. I'd never go that far.
Queen Sky, do you have a kink that needs to be satisfied right now that we weren't aware of? Alright, that's enough of that. Remember your and Tiramisu's life. We're still on the line here, Gordy.
Yes, that's right. There's the antidote for the poison you used on me and Tiramisu. I only want you promised to hand over in exchange for all help. I'll even spare you the shackles. Go on, produce the antidote with it, bountiful bosom of yours. Don't think I don't know how sexy your cleavage looks in that Chinese dress. At
least you're being honest.
I know the antidote. Make the hopes and dreams of every red-blooded man come true.
Of course, I'll keep my end of the bargain. Here you go. Just one bottle, and that's it. That's right, a single dose is all I have. And to be warned, sharing it between you will make it useless. Who are you trying to pull? Come now on. Now, think about it. Would I really go to the trouble of preparing an antidote when the whole point of the poison was to kill my target? I just brought it up for as long for a single dose for insurance in case I ended up taking the poison myself by mistake. That's one and only contingency I prepared for. And now, as I promised, I handed over that single dose of contingency antidote to all of you. Whatever happens next out of my hand, I wonder which one of you will get to take it. His Excellency, the Great Goroff, for Kataya's one and only master. And just so you know, Tiramisu, you don't have much time left either. You might not be feeling too bad thanks to Mash's protection, but make no mistake, poison is doing its job. She and Troy making mice dries you out from the inside. You only have a few days left to live at best. I had a feeling that might be the case. Senpai. Much it sucks, I think we have to put our personal feelings aside in favor of the larger picture. Tiramisu, I suggest we...
Tiramisu, I'll challenge you to a game of rock, paper, scissors. Only one of us will go on living. That means there's a clash between all will survive. And when the stakes are this high, rock, paper, scissors is the only true impartial judge.
Not really.
Well, normally I would prefer a coin toss that would give me an unfair advantage, so rock, paper, scissors it is.
Mr. Gordoff, are you really sure you want to settle this like that?
All right, Mash. If they are content with making a decision this way, it is our place. It's not our place to interfere.
Just you and me. Whatever hand we choose to play, fair fight if ever there was one. What do you say, young lady?
This is our personal judgment day, huh?
Very well. I'm glad you're being such a good sport about this. When I lose, no hard feelings, okay? That includes having one of your servants taken by force, another unbecoming and she-nevery. Alright, let's do this. Raw, papers!
I'm gonna use scissors.
Are you mad? You're supposed to use paper here. I said I'd use rock. So I was sure you would use paper in response. All I had to do was use scissors and then it would all be over. Can't you see that?
Gordy, that's not really the issue here. Also, Tiramisu, I think we need to have a little talk later. Were you trying to lose on purpose?
Whether she was or not, Mr. Gordoff made the challenge for this particular duel. Tell us, Mr. Gordoff, what were you thinking when you used scissors after declaring you would use rock?
What was I thinking? I was thinking I'd do whatever it takes to survive, that's what I was thinking. Go ahead, call me whatever you want. Small, wise, dependable, I'll take any criticism you throw at me. But I don't want to die.
Good grief. Hey, Tiramisu. It's been a good show and all, but I think it's time we got this over with, don't you? Yep, go for it.
Alright. What? Hey, what was the meaning of this? It's full Nelson, Shinkai.
Okay, Gordy, open wide.
What are you doing? Hey, that's medicine.
There you go, down the hatch.
Oh, you nuts. Or you make me swallow it. Oh, the only antidote we had. Now what are you gonna do?
Well, I couldn't just let you die. After all, wouldn't even be here now if not for you. That's right, he only survived because Director Gordoff ate half that cake. He had eaten the whole thing and died on the spot. Director never said a word about that, so...
Indeed, whatever the circumstances may have been, the end result is that Gordoff saved Tiramisu's life. And despite being well aware of that, not so much as mentioned it all this time. No doubt he decided it'd be unfair to hold that over Tiramisu's head, given how she was about to head off into battle.
Well, I don't know if you put it quite that way.
So now we're even.
You fool, why'd you get off being so decent even after at such a young age? Oh well, this is of course merely a matter of priorities. Ain't no team without its leader. Now that I'm fully back in action, all my further plans are guaranteed to succeed.
What a joke. How utterly revolting. Maybe I'll scalp you up from head down.
Oh, seems we have a lady who couldn't quite contain her murderous rage.
Who, me? Don't be silly. This has been a hugely entertaining farce. Nothing quite like humans, is there? So touched, I feel so my heart might just burst.
I'm afraid you have grossly underestimated us. You thought this little performance of yours would hide the truth. The medicine you handed over is not the only means of neutralizing the poison, is it?
Oh, what are you basing that oh-so-hopeful assertion, might I ask?
That you chose to come to this particular lost belt in the first place. You made sure to wait until the time was right before you went about poisoning Miss Tiramisu. Were your poison truly incurable, you would only need to flee once the deed was done. As long as you had managed to cover your tracks, you could escape without leaving a trace. And yet by the time we'd arrived at this lost belt, you were already here. Now, why would you do something so foolish? The answer is simple. Because there is something in this lost belt you need to keep away from us. And what else could that be but the very way to cure the poison you used?
Can't stand men who have nothing more to offer than their minds. I imagine you must have heard this from Irene Adler a lot too, didn't you? I don't know about a lot. I mean, I haven't finished the Sherlock Holmes books, but I'm pretty sure he's only met her like once. No, well, technically twice.
Well, thank you not to draw comparisons between her and an aged-up pure evil such as yourself.
Damn.
Now then, as we can be sure that Miss Kreutzkaya's purpose in coming here was to protect it, we must simply ask ourselves what this cure might be. It would have to be something already lost in proper human history, as well as something unattainable in any other lost belt with leaves.
The Fusheng tree.
Quite so. Though there are many things unique to this lost belt, the Fusheng tree is the only thing I can think of being possible to obtain elsewhere. As the key to the Sage World's mystics, we know that it's no in the biochemical applications, as Shen Shihong has so adeptly demonstrated. I see no other craft system that could possibly be used to refine such a strange and complex poison.
Well, I suppose there's no point playing dumb any longer. Yes, you're right. That poison was derived from the Fusheng tree. Substance made by distilling its roots with yin energy and called it Xiang Shui Ming Mai, or Immortal Decline. And the one made by decocting its leaves and these with yang energy is called Jin Hao Ming Mai, Immortal Lifeline. Either way, whether you're making poison or antidote, you need something from the Fusheng tree. Of course, you can always make an antidote without the Fusheng tree, as long as you can extract something with the same components. But we all know proper human history lost those kind of mistakes long ago, don't we? Which means the antidote I had on me was your one and only hope. Given I held Tiramisu's life in my hands, I did consider making her my slave and forcing her to my bidding. But I couldn't get Okuta's report out of my head. Though I had never heard her mention there was a lost belt, where the Fusheng tree remained alive and in human custody.
So once you knew, you felt you had no choice but to go and guard it. You must be quite the worrywart yourself.
I prefer to think of it as knowing when to hedge my bets.
Whatever you choose to call it, your instinct helped us out considerably for once. Once we obtain the Fusheng tree for ourselves, we can cure Miss Tiramisu's poison, correct?
Theoretically, yes. But to actually do that, you have to make your way to Shenyang, where the Emperor is. And you'd have to be insane to do that, wouldn't you? Hey, we're going to have to face off Shen Shihong eventually, especially now that the Emperor is trying to wipe us out for being Confucians. Besides, we can't leave this lost belt until we find the Tree of Emptiness and chop it down.
The hidden tree of emptiness? Well, I suppose it all boils down to the same thing. At any rate, curing Miss Terabasu's poisoning remains our top priority. Can I assume our next destination to be Xianyang, then Director?
Yes, of course. After all, we need to get our hands on that antidote at all cost. As Cantonese Director, I am personally responsible for the lives of my staff. That includes Tamasu. I certainly can't afford to go around dying first.
Well then, we'll see, Director.
Don't you worry, Margot. I'll find a way to save you. Yes, save you if we don't. You hang in there and focus on defeating Chen Cheong.
So relieved. No, we're not out of the woods yet. At least this takes care of one big problem. Yeah. Great to finally see Director Goroff back to his old self again, isn't it, Senpai? All right. With that, I think we're going to end things for today. I think we made some pretty damn good progress. So, next time we do this, I guess we're headed to the capital. I actually don't remember how much longer is left on this chapter. I suppose I could check, but Anyways, I would like to wish y'all a fond farewell, and thank you for stopping by. If you like this, of course, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. I also have a TikTok. I forgot to mention that now. Let's see if there's anyone worth rating today. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I know Tao's live. That's tempting. A lot of people in the special event. Go streamer awards. Ah, streamer awards for 9. I see. I see. Da 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 da. Sayu's doing Persona 3 Reloaded. Hades is watching the streamer awards. Oh, he's doing Enshrouded. Or Ophelia Valentine's doing Enshrouded. Let's see. You know what? Let's go visit Tao, perhaps. Yeah. Tao's always fun to give a visit to. Alright, so let's get raid time. Raid channel, boom. Alright. Be sure to give them a nice warm greeting, everyone. And until next time, fare thee well.